Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday Derby County review. Now this will be a tough game as they have been doing okay now. Derby starting to get back into that form, and Derby are our bogey team. We don't seem to play well against them. We are at home, which is good, but the midweek game took a couple of people away from us in terms of injury. Our biggest player that we've lost is Tom Lees in defence, which is a shame. Could be out for a period of time. But the team uses Westwood, Palmer, Luvens, Hutchinson, Poodle, Wallace, Lee, Lopez, Bannon, Fortieri, Zhao. Subs are Wildsmith, Samido, Newhugh, McGugan, Hooper, Wiggins and Sugu. Now Hutchinson will be playing in centre defence. It's good to see Bannon and Lopez back. So it'll be good to see how we manage to do well in the midfield. I think first couple of games people were praising Lopez, saying what class player he was. Good to just have Bannon back. We all know what he brings. But it'll be interesting to see Hutchinson in the central defensive role kind of thing. So let's see what happens and hopefully get all 3 points. So we start the half. The kick-off. Poodle gets a good crossing and sadly it's to no one. They get the ball in the net, but it was offside luckily. And I think you could tell there's a wry smile on Carlos's face because I think he thought it was very close. First corner in for Derby, and we've been very bad at defending corners late, but we managed to do well with this one. Zhao tried to win the ball back after the corner, and it come close to going in. Great ball in by Palmer. Zhao was in there, and he's very close to it. Forte does well to win the ball back, and he's like a little terrier when he's up front. He's really worked hard to get the ball back, gets into positions, and really pushes on. We're playing good 1-2 football, and the moment it's going all our way, we're seeing a lot of the ball. We're frustrating Derby in midfield. They get a goal kick, and it went all the way to Westwood, and then Wallace had a cracking shot, which was a great save by Grant, but Palmer does ever so well to keep the ball in. The ball gets crossed in, it gets kicked out of their box and comes to Wallace, tees himself up, was lovely, and just hits it on the volley. It would have been a cracking goal if it went in. On the 18th minute, there is, as everyone knows, the young lass from Sheffield who sadly lost her name. I forget her name at the top of my head, but there was 18 minutes applause. On the 18th minute there was applause, and hopefully the person who did the horrible crime to her gets brought to justice. And yeah, it's just sad, but it's nice when we get things like this happen, when a crowd, especially a team she supported, get together and does that. It must mean a little bit to the family, but not much, if that makes sense. They have a couple of great chances going forward, but we do well to stop them. They pick up a yellow card for a tackle on 48 as he managed to win the ball. And we're doing really well pressurising. Wallace got an elbow to the face. It wasn't really anything, in my opinion. It was more size difference. Bradley Johnson versus Ross Wallace. Bradley Johnson's just so much taller than him, and so he just got clattered in the face. Forte has a shot from target and it just goes over the bar. So does Bannon. Lopez gets taken out and they get another yellow card, but then Lopez gets a yellow card himself for going through the back of Bradley Johnson, who wasn't that pleased with it. At times, with how bitty it is with the tackles, at times you do wonder if they're going to be a red. We had a bit of a scare at the back, but Luvens and Westwood did well to calmly sort it. It's about 9 years since we beat Derby at home, so it'll be good to see if we could get a win here. Zhao goes down, the crowd appealed for it, but the players did not. But so far, we've been the better team. Just before the half-time whistle, we won a corner. Sadly, it didn't come to anything. But we have been the better team this half, and hopefully we can do better in the second half. And let's see how we get on. And just keep doing what we're doing, really. We were out late for the second half because Glenn Luton was still on the loo, so we came out late. Great play by Fortier, and we got the ball into Lee, and great tackle on him. Kind of get taken out, but the player won the ball fairly. Derby got a man down. Derby had a lot more of the ball in the first half. They got a good ball in, and Derby had it, and it was over the bar. We've not had much of the ball yet. They're looking a lot more lively this half. Hutchinson just was late on his man. They win a free kick, and he gets the booking. If you had the 50, I think it was 53 minutes for Hutchinson bingo. It was in a bad position, but lucky for us, it went over the bar. They get a corner, and Westwood gets a fifth to it. Zhao and Fortier link up well. Zhao and Fortier and Palmer, a great bit of play. Two good shots, but Poodle's shot just went wide. Had a game of head tennis in the bot, but we were doing really well. Hutchinson with a great defensive header away. Zhao with a run, and it was a great run, and we had a good couple of chances. But we were hunting in pack, which was good. Palmer gets a crossing, but it was too close to the keeper. But he skinned his man to start off with. There was a great save by Westwood from a Bradley Johnson shot. Bradley Johnson, one of those players that gets in player faces, gets them a bit wound up, and it's good that we managed to handle him. Poodle gets a yellow card as they go on the break. He was running back to get the ball, but it was an easy decision. Palmer goes on the break but comes to nothing. Zhao comes off, Hooper comes on. They win a free kick, and it's a great tackle by Hutchinson. Hooper with a chance, but he just couldn't get it from out under his feet, and the cross goes in, and it's high and wide. Wallace has another shot from range, and it goes over the bar. They have a free kick from a back pass from Luvens, and Bradley Johnson hits the bar, and then the rebound is saved by Westwood. We go on the break, and we nearly get something, but the idea was superb, but it didn't play off. Poodle wins the free kick in the corner flag. Leuven headed it from the free kick, and it just goes wide. 3 minutes at a time, we win a throw-in. Fortier goes into a but for a tackle from behind. He's on 4 yellow cards now, so he's going to be 1 away from suspension soon. They have a shot, and it was offside, and they did get it in the net again. But this one was a clear offside. But we make it 0-0. Fair result against a Derby team that has been doing very, very well. I take that at the end of the game, to be honest with you. Played very well, and let's see how we get on in the next game. But I take that against a very good Derby team, and we'll move on to the next one.